What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Angel Destroyer 8000 here, back at it again with another video here on a guy that you may know as Jack Doherty. He looks basically like Jake Paul and Asian Jake Paul over here. Ricegum had a child anally. And of course, I'm very late on this. There's a lot of people who have discussed Jack Doherty already and say, oh my god, he's a terrible person. I think he's pretty bad when it comes to every single type of content that he does, and he's always been an absolute prick. And today we're going to be talking about him and exactly the different types of things that he just does that is absolutely dog shit. Okay, we're going to start with the very first things, which is going to be his TikTok and his short form content that you kind of don't really see. I don't really see a lot of people discussing his short form content. That stuff is absolutely dog shit and is the most freaking easiest thing to basically copy and paste over from every other channel that just knows how to get engagement. It's dog shit. There is no good stuff to it. It's a formula that everybody uses, but it's something that is just not enjoyable to watch and actually makes my penis retract inside my body. And of course, we're going to talk about the second point, where his stuff where he goes around taunting people when he has a security guard that just jumps in whenever he's about to get hit by anybody. When he's in public, when he sees a guy, he's like, yo, bro, you want to fight, bro? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? And his big, scary, burly bodyguard comes over and is like, oh, smack your ass if you beat him. And honestly, that stuff frustrates me definitely more than the TikTok stuff, but all around, perfect person here. But before we really get into this video, there's gonna be two things I want to talk about. Very first thing is that he owns a lot of only girls, and I mean owns because he manages them, and you know the whole entire process. He manages a lot of only girls, and we're just gonna give context to that and just say he does manage a lot of only girls, and he gets a lot of money from that alone, which again just adds to his douchebaggery to the point that I have never even seen before. I've created a new word. There's douchebaggery. Top-notch stuff here. But regardless, with that in mind and all the other content that he has in mind, it is absolutely, I would have figured that he was an only manager over everything else. And if you look at all of his TikToks, it's very clear that he's an only manager, and again, just makes him look like more of a douchebag. Really, he gets a lot of money from this, and he flexes that money, which is again Jake Paul and Ricegum type child thing, right? Where he clearly just got touched by his Uncle Jake and absolutely molested by Rice. It was just, it's official. That's exactly what he is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and of course, if you do me a favor, like and subscribe, and leave a comment exactly what you think about Jack Doherty while I get into it. Now, of course, starting with his TikToks, I'm going to be showing a couple here in a second of exactly his absolutely peak TikTok content that just makes me cringe so much. It's just really stupid content, I have to say. Again, it just makes my penis retract inside of my body, and I could just rip out my pubic hair just watching this shit. It's not the most entertaining experience of all time. Let me tell you about the formula after you watch these TikTok clips, so you kind of understand, and you can probably think for yourselves exactly what his formula is. So I'm gonna give you a challenge. After watching these TikToks, do me a favor and tell me what his formula is. What his formula behind his TikTok and Shorts content is, and tell me how that works out for you. Okay, here are the TikToks. Hope you guys enjoy these, motherfuckers.
Your search history on your phone.
Why?
Because I want to see it.
What do I get out of it?
Bro, I'm your girlfriend. What do you have to hide?
Give me a 360 real quick. Alright, that was probably my last one I'll ever get.
Why is Camilla's OnlyFans on here? Camilla, your OnlyFans is in his search history.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I was checking.
No, actually, I'm pushing it.
Hey, stop! No.
Something's in my ass.
What the f? And started crying because she caught me making OF content with my ex. So to make it up to her, I'm gonna surprise her with a $15,000 Rolex and a $20,000 diamond chain for Christmas. But not before playing a little prank on her again.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Well, did you find the formula? Let's go get OnlyFans model to suck on something, or we're going to do something for my OnlyFans model. We're going to act like we're really good Samaritans to my OnlyFans model, and we're going to get her something, and then she's going to either dislike it or she's going to have something to it. It's either something extremely sexual or something extremely money hungry, money flex type shit. And it's the most annoying content that you can find anywhere. There's a reason that everyone hated Ricegum. There's a reason that everyone hated Jake Paul, or still hate Jake Paul. There's a reason that everyone hates Logan Paul for scamming children, and there's a whole entire thing. There's reasons why we hate these people, and Jack Doherty is a great example of why we hate these people, because they're absolute pricks. Okay, we're gonna go to get a child audience. We're gonna say, I have money, I'm gonna be able to buy a Lamborghini like that for everybody in my whole entire family, and it's just dog there's no amount of like goodness to it. I don't even know the word. My brain cells have been erased after watching these TikToks. It's the most stupid fucking thing that you can ever find. My brain cells are gone. They're eliminated. They're not here anymore. And just look at that. Look at the content that he makes. Oh yes, girl with either big titties or doing something sexual. Wonderful. TikTok content to the peak. Follow the exact same TikTok formula that every other person has done, repeat it over and over and over and over and over again until it drives you insane, but it's gonna get him a lot of clicks and it's gonna get him a lot of watch time. And do you know what? I'm gonna say, he's not a genius, but he's definitely figured it out. A lot of people watch those things, they see the OnlyFans model in the video, oh my god, OnlyFans model in the video, titties, I wanna see it, and then they go to the OnlyFans and they go subscribe to her. Jack Doherty, hands off to you, bud. He's got that whole entire thing on lock. But it's just, again, the most cringy, most bottom of the barrel content that you can possibly find. And it's just dog shit. And I mean, there's not really much else to say about it. Again, it's literally every family channel's wet dream of having this goddamn formula repeated over and over again. Because at least they can sexualize somebody in it, you know. And that's probably what the AIDS family do at this point if they were still making good content. I don't even know if they're making content. If they are making good content, have they ever made good content? Can you guys like tell me if they've ever made good content, please?
He's not coming to get you.
But regardless, it's just, these are the TikToks he's making. So if that's just the top, that's just what foams to the top of whatever dog he's in, and the reason that a lot of people hate him are not for his god-awful TikToks, then you have to wonder, what exactly could make somebody hate this guy more? He's an OnlyFans model who regularly flexes money and uses the exact same goddamn TikTok and Shorts formula that every other YouTuber does. How about trying to get everybody to fight him? And then not actually fighting his own battles, but instead getting a security guard to fight him for him. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in this next section here, about him and his kick fucking streams, where he basically tries to goad everybody into fighting him. And this is the worst thing ever, but regardless, we're going to get into it.
We got out of there, motherfucker. Let's go.
Watch your language, there's kids around here.
I didn't say any curse words. What'd I say?
Just watch your language.
What'd I say?
You got a stupid shirt on over there.
Yeah. Your kids can't read, though.
What are you talking about?
Your kids can't read, can they?
I'm sure your kids watch.
Get away from me.
You started talking to me, buddy.
Get away from me.
You get away from me. Watch your kids. Go walk away. McKinley, back up.
You see that where he just walks out, starts cussing at people when there's a lot of people just walking around here. Like, just looking at this, it sounds like a very big setup to like a Joey Swole video if he's going to be talking about like some going down to the gym. He looks like one of those guys that like slam the weights down and then get mad at everyone who looks over at him, or he thinks that they're just, oh my god, he's so amazing because he's just so muscular, you know. He just seems like one of those type of guys. And in this video, it's just the most common video that a lot of people have seen, and it's the most up thing. He did get punched in the face, thank god. He did get absolutely clocked, I think, in the very end there. I don't know if I can show that on YouTube. Regardless, it is still a huge gigantic thing when it comes down to it, and I really have to enjoy it. I really just have to sit back and say, good job, Jack Doherty. I'm so happy you got your ass whooped by a 6-year-old guy who definitely has a fucking Trump tattoo on his lower back, as he put all of his weight into that punch. That motherfucker was ready for it, and I have to give him respect. I want to give him a high five and a Bud Light, honestly. It sounds great. That was one of the craziest videos, and of course he does this often for people who don't fight him in the end because of his gigantic security guard. Here's his security guard. He's been doing this before, and he definitely has moments in the past, according to a lot of different YouTubers and a lot of different types of sources, that say that he's actually assaulted people for no reason in the past. Now, that's a good bodyguard to have when you're around Jack Doherty, who just tries to get everyone to fight him, and the second that anybody gets out of line, you know that bodyguard is going to throw a hand at this dude. And it's the most scummy thing you can do. It's the most scummy thing you can conceivably do in my mind. It is the most scummy thing. Like, come on, like, fight your own battles at least. If you want to goad somebody into a fight and have a whole entire camera crew and people behind you, at least let those people just lay off. If the fight gets too crazy, and if you're going to goad people into a fight, just take it. Talk shit, get hit. Everybody wants to talk about that, and I want to talk about that too. You start talking shit, you are getting hit in the face. I don't care. You're getting clocked. I don't care anymore. If anybody wants to talk shit in public, or anybody wants to talk shit to me in person, I don't like it. Of course, at very first, I'll be calm and cordial. But the second anything starts to happen, you throw a fist at the dude. And that's what all these people are doing. But when you have a 6'4" bodyguard, big black dude with fucking muscles and muscles on him, of course he's gonna clock you out, and that's the reason he doesn't fight in the end. Jack Doherty is the easiest person to punch in the universe. FouseyTube punched him, and FouseyTube's fucking insane. So of course, if FouseyTube is insane, and Jack Doherty is not really insane, he's just a prick, then what does this mean? What does this mean? I honestly just want to beat the shit out of Jack Doherty in public, record it on cake, and just show it to everybody. And just that would be the greatest clip that you can ever get. Right? I don't know how this guy got at all popular in any way, shape, or form. He should just stick to managing only models, because that shit. I hate that shit too. It's such a scummy thing to do, to even manage OnlyFans models. It's all I'm not gonna talk shit about it, because you wanna know why? Because I'm gonna drop it. I don't want a 6'4" big black bodyguard to snap my neck. You know, that's the only thing I'm worried about when it comes down to this whole entire thing. But everybody wants to beat the shit out of Jack Doherty, and if you look at anything from X or Twitter, whatever the you want to call it, and if you look at YouTube, and if you look at Twitch, almost, I'm pretty sure everybody talks about Jack Doherty and how much of a prick he is, and I really hope one day he gets what's coming for him, and he gets absolutely clocked in the face, and I can't wait to see the bruises on his face. But the worst thing is he's gonna make content out of that, and that's the thing that also stops everybody from wanting to smack the shit out of him, because the second you smack the shit out of him, and he gets like a black eye or damage to his face, he's gonna make so much content out of it. How much do you want to bet? I bet you in the future, Jack Doherty gets punched in the face. He's gonna get a black eye, he's gonna go walk by, his black security guard's gonna save his life, because Jack Doherty's a little bitch who his penis retracted so deep inside of their body that his nutsack is now ovaries. And then, do you know what's gonna happen at one point? He's gonna get that, he's gonna record his black eye, he's gonna post it on X, he said he's gonna sue the guy that punched him in the face, and then that's what's gonna happen. How much do you wanna bet that is gonna happen in the future, when somebody clocks him, when he actually gets what fucking comes for him, when he starts talking shit to the wrong person, and he clocks him out?
Watch your profanity.
He's gonna go and make a whole entire video series about it, a series of TikTok saying, oh, I'm gonna sue this guy, let me find this guy. I can almost bet you, because Jack Doherty is the most predictable dude ever, because he's like every other TikTok person and personality out there on every single possible conceivable website that has a shorts function. It is so stupid. I hate this dude. I hate him with a burning passion. That's why I made this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and of course, if you did, do me a favor, like and subscribe, and comment exactly what you guys think about Jack Doherty, and exactly what you think about this prick in the very first place, this Jake Paul Ricegum butt alien abortion baby, because it's just like, seriously, worst content, worst person, and just such a and the way that he responds to all of his criticism is always so predictable too, where he tries to play it off like the criticism doesn't hurt him, but he cries himself to sleep at night to the criticism of, oh, he's a little bitch, he hears it online all the time, he must know he is a little bitch. But regardless, I need to take medication, clearly. I need to take those the calm medication to make sure that I don't fucking beat the shit out of my tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you all next time. This is the Holy Commentator, signing out for now.